Whangarei, normally a sleepy town. Sometimes politics here feels like something that simply happens elsewhere in the country. But something has changed. People are dividing into polarized groups, and there's one issue between them all: COVID-19. Last Saturday morning, a group of about 60 people marched through the streets of Whangarei calling for an end to lockdown restrictions. Many of the protesters carried signs with controversial messages that have often linked to conspiracy theories, such as suggesting that the global pandemic was planned.
That's all contesting something, right? And I thought
Speakers included march organizer Karen Netsley.
So instead of finding our way in this world, which is all upside down, topsy-turvy, and we don't know which way is up, we make our own world, and we find what we want.
And Sasha Stevenson, a Whangarei man who has spearheaded a petition to ensure any potential COVID vaccines are voluntary.
That's our most important attribute, folks, our immune system.
Whangarei Mayor Cheryl Mai said that while protests like this may represent what a minority of people are feeling, she doesn't think there's a major groundswell of support for the anti-lockdown movement in Whangarei specifically.
I think it's reflective of the mood across the country, but I don't think Whangarei is the hotbed of support for these issues. I would imagine the percentage of people who are concerned about 5G, for example, or lockdown would be the same up and down the country.
Simultaneous protests happened around the country. In Auckland, 100 to 150 people came out to march. Meanwhile, Whangarei, with a population just 5% that of Auckland's, attracted around 60 marchers. Maybe that difference can be put down to the galvanizing presence of Billy Takahika Jr. The contentious politician has been accused of peddling conspiracy theories through his political party Advance New Zealand, and he's been a focal point of previous local marches. Despite his absence on Saturday, this relatively small group were passionate about their cause, asking bystanders to reconsider what they see and hear in the media. Although some face masks were on display, there was little regard paid to social distancing. Local restrictions are set to ease later this week. It remains to be seen if the outrage of groups such as this will subside as well.